Hello, everybody. Welcome to Push and Pull. Happy Thursday to you. It's Thursday, January 27th. We're getting ready to move into February coming up. All right, let's finish out the month strong with this last workout, upper body and core workout for the month. All right, so for today, you will need some weights, light weights. Only one of the moves today we'll be using, or two of the moves today we'll be doing requires weight. All right, but lightweight, nothing heavy. 5 pounds should do the trick. Definitely less than 10 pounds will be enough. All right. So we're going to have an EMOM format, which is every minute on the minute. Every minute we'll be switching from one exercise, 15 transition. We'll have a 15-second transition to the next exercise, and then we will begin there. All right. So we have 4 exercises that we'll be doing in that manner. We do have a 5th move. That 5th move is the core move. It's 2 minutes long. We're going to have that 2 minutes split up between 2 moves, where 1 minute we'll perform one move, the second minute we'll perform another move. All right. So of course those core moves do not require additional weights either, but in this instance, additional weight will help to make those moves a little bit more challenging. All right. So again, we don't have any planned rest time outside that 15-second transition between each move, and the goal is to keep you moving. All right, so we'll have modifications for you. You can take a break if you really need to, and then you just jump back in wherever we are. Okay, so you're going to try to handle the weight, find a weight that you can handle for each minute, for each move, and of course subsequently going back through it. All right, so we'll be able to get through each move 4 times before the end of our workout, and then we'll have our finisher. Okay, so again, lightweight if you have it. 5 pounds should do the trick. 10 pounds should be plenty. All right, so the goal here is to keep moving. So we're going to go ahead and get warmed up. Grab your water, grab your towels, grab your weights, whatever you have. You can even use improv devices. That'll be just fine. Some heavy milk, water, jugs, anything that has a little bit of weight to it. Like I said, 5 pounds being enough for today. See what you can find that you would consider around 5 pounds, and you should be good to go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get warmed up. Just starting off with some shoulder rolls on your mat. We'll be coming down to the floor in a second here. Just roll the shoulders forward. You can continue to move around if you'd like. If you got some music, go ahead and get your music bumping and reverse it. And go ahead, come down to the floor. We're going to do some cat-cow. So on all fours, you're going to arch your back up into the cat and come down into the cow. So exhale, inhale. Keep switching back and forth. Two more. All right, and go ahead, take your right hand, bring it behind your head. Gonna rotate up. Try to follow the edge of your elbow with your eyeballs to help get some extra rotation in there. Inhale. Exhale as you rotate up. One more. And switch. Two more. All right. Wait. Come into a high plank drop and sag the hips. Roll the shoulders back and flip it to down dog. 2 more. And go ahead, come back to the high plank. Lift it over. Gonna open up the shoulders here, so come to a reverse tabletop. All right, bring your fingertips facing backward. All right, you don't want the fingertips facing forward. Go ahead, turn those fingertips backward. Bring your hips all the way up and down. So roll those shoulders back as well. Pull them down. Don't want the shoulders rolling forward. Pull them back. Bring the hips up. All right, just opening up the shoulder here. Squeeze those triceps to help keep your arms straight. Exhale as you come up. Find the ceiling as you come up. 2 more. All right. Wait, come on up. All right, so last one. Shoulder circles. Got 10 on each side, coming from backward to forward. Nothing too crazy today. Really going to be focusing on quality, range of motion, and movement today. So be sure to check out the description so you can see what moves we have coming up. Of course, I'll demonstrate them for you. We also have our program, our February program, which starts next week, actually, January 31st, last one, and relax. Program starts January 31st. It's our Making Gains program. That is our dedicated program to weightlifting and resistance training. All right, so Fast Jump Fitness, or email fitness@miter.org to learn more about that. All right, so in other words, in other news, let's go ahead and get started with our workout. So I'll go through what we got. So plank pushbacks. You're in the high plank. You're going to push your left push back, come up, just like we did in the warm-up. Bring the left hand to the right foot, back to the high plank. Bring the right hand to the left foot. Your modification or your alternative is push-ups on your knees. All right. So bring those hips forward. You don't want the hips back. Bring the hips forward so you're straight from your shoulder to your knee. Lower yourself to the mat. Push back up. All right. We got 1 minute right there. 15-second transition. Rows and curls. We all know what rows look like. You're going to grab your weights. You're going to row. Come towards your pockets in your pants. Stand up. Curl. And you keep alternating between the two. All right. Number 3, lateral arcs. You're gonna grab your weight. Arms are out to the sides. You're coming straight up. Touch the weights up at the top. Come back down. That's it. All right. And number 4, T's, Y's, and I's. All right. So we're going to start off. I need to slide myself over, but we're going to be in a T. So you're going to come down on your belly. You're going to make a letter T with your body. Lift your arms. Drop your arms. Come up to a Y. Same thing. Lift and drop. Come to an I. Make an I with your body. Lift and drop. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, starting off with the plank pushbacks. Remember, 15-second transition between each move. All right, so here we go. 3, 2, go. So you're working on your single arm strength and stability here. Don't need to go too fast here. Open up your stance, open up your width of your feet to make yourself a little bit more stable. You want to try to keep your torso as straight as possible. This is also hitting the core indirectly. That's why you want to do this slowly. Make sure you're getting enough core activation with it as well. Push all the way into the mat. You don't want to let your shoulder blades come together. And shirt came up a lot in that one. All right. Rows and curls. Rows and curls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. So fold over, push the butt back, the chest down, row, stand up, curl. Choose a tempo, try to stick with it. Okay. Smooth movements throughout. Maintain tension in your lower body as well as in your shoulder and your back to make those moves smoother. All right. Don't wait till you're down here and then try to pull. You don't want to see the torso yank like that. Smooth, up and down. All right, we got lateral arcs. Grab your weights. You can do this standing or kneeling. I'll do a kneeling so you can see my form better. Straight up, straight down. All right, let's go. You do it on your knees or bring your core into it a little bit more. So be sure to bring your shoulders back and down for this one. Create tension in your shoulders before you lift. Control the fall. Control the descent back down. Fight gravity. Halfway there. Make sure you breathe. Take your time. Again, we're not focusing on reps. We're focusing on the quality of each rep. We have 4 rounds, so we'll get plenty of opportunity to get repetitions in. So don't focus on that. Focus on the quality of each rep. All right, T's, Y's, and I's. So you're laying on the ground. You're making a letter, starting off with making a letter T with your body. Keep your chest up. Your chest does not move. It's not like a Superman. So keep that chest up. Lift the arms. This is unweighted. Come up to a Y. Lift the arms. Think about initiating the movement from your shoulder. Keep your arms straight. Lift your arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Y. Lift from the shoulder. Come to an I. Try to lift and initiate from the shoulder. Keep that chest up. That's going to bring your upper back into it. Your postural muscles as well. All right. Not a lot of range of motion here, so don't freak out if you're not moving a lot. It's harder than it looks. Try to keep your thumbs pointed toward the ceiling. All right, keep those thumbs pointed toward the ceiling. It'll keep your shoulder. All right, back to the top. Like I said, nothing crazy today. We're focusing on quality of movement. All right. So we've got the plank pushbacks. Alternative modification, knee push-ups. Let's work. Remember, the wider your feet are here, the greater your stability. So if you want to challenge yourself, you bring your feet closer together. If you want to make yourself do a little less work to maintain your form, open up your feet. You want to minimize the rock from left to right that you experience in your torso. Rows and curls. You should be feeling that first move in your core, then your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Remember, sitting back on those heels, push the butt back, row, pull to your pocket, curl. Dig your elbows into your rib cage. Sit back in the heels, pull to your pocket, dig the elbows in the rib cage, and curl. Remember, hold those shoulder blades back. Don't let the weight pull your shoulder forward. Set them in that neutral position and then row. As you row, your shoulder will come back. Just don't let the weight pull your shoulder forward. The curl should be the harder of the two, depending on the weight you have. Again, don't focus on the number of reps, just focus on the quality of the reps. Okay. Whew. Lateral arcs. You can do this kneeling or standing. If you do choose to do it kneeling, 2, 1, it'll bring your core into it more. You can even alternate if you get tired. That'll bring your core into it even more. Remember, side to side, don't let those weights come out to the front. This is a lateral movement, like you're doing a jumping jack. Bring those shoulders back. You'll pop the chest out a little bit. Come straight up and down, like you're doing a jumping jack. Straighten those arms out, okay? If you can't touch the weights overhead and keep your arms straight, that's okay. Just come to right about there. All right, the goal is to keep your arms straight and keep them out to the sides of your body. All right, T's, Y's, and I's. Starting off, making the letter T. T. Come to the Y. Remember, keep your chest slightly off the mat. Your gaze is still toward the floor. Keep those thumbs up. T. Lift. Y. Lift from the shoulder. Lift from the shoulder. And I. Every time you lift, you should feel that back contract. T. So every time you lift, exhale to keep the core and the core nice and braced. You should not see your torso lifting up and down. That motion and the movement is coming purely from the arm. All right. Woo, back to the top. It's another postural movement, also hitting the scapulas, shoulder blades, and our erectors, spinal erectors, postural muscles. All right, here we go. Back to the top. We've got the plank pushbacks. Don't let those shoulder blades come together. Push all the way into the mat. Push up and back as you reach back. the background noise. They're trying to fix the heat. Meanwhile, we're creating the heat. So keep going. Shoulders and core here. Shoulders and core. All right. Woo. Shoulders burning up. Rows and curls. Rows and curls. All right, let's work. Make sure you keep breathing. As you execute, exhale. So when you pull, breathe out. Breathe out as you curl. Come on, y'all. Keep it up. Keep going. Try to stick with that tempo. Woo. Lateral arcs. Whew. One more round, y'all. Almost there. Let's go. And if you need to reduce your weight in the lateral arcs, for example, water bottle should be just fine. Shoulders back and down. Raise the weight. And because we're focusing on the quality of the movement, you should be going a little slower. Doing what you can to control each and every inch of the movement. Okay? If you're left-handed like me, the left side's a little bit easier. If you're right-handed, right side might be a little easier. That is normal and it's okay, but that's also why we do moves like this to help work both sides evenly to reduce the difference in strength. 10 seconds. Time. T's, Y's, and I's. Remember, for this move, this T, Y, and I, you lift your chest slightly off the ground, but you don't move it anymore. When you go to lift your arms, the chest does not move. So, slightly pick the chest up, thumbs facing the ceiling, lift. Each time you go for an arm lift, your torso isn't peeling off the floor like you're doing a Superman. We don't want that. This is pure arm movement. Okay? So just like before, as you go to lift and execute, exhale. That'll help you keep your torso still and stiff and braced when you go to move. All right. Whew. Last set, back to the top. Plank pushbacks. 2, 1, let's work. If you're having a hard time touching your toes, try to bring your feet closer to your hands. work, good work, nice work. Shoulders should be burning. So should the core. Rows and curls. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Woo. Don't know why I decided to face the timer this time. I can see it. Halfway there, 30 seconds to go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Lateral arcs. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. If you're using the same weight throughout, I know your arms burn. 40 seconds. One more tip for this move. Try to keep your head back. Try not to jut the head forward. Don't want to jut the head forward. Keep the head back. Exhale as you lift. Just under 20 seconds to go. You need to alternate left and right. Go for it. Make sure you're continuing to lift those arms out to the sides and not to the front. And time. T's, Y's, and I's. Last round, and then we have our finisher. Finish strong, y'all. Come on, keep it up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin. Make sure you breathe here, okay? Breathe heavy here. All right. Oh, all done there. Whew. So for our look and listen. Ooh, close. So our last move, we have body saws and slow lemon squeezes. Okay. So what body saws are is a plank type move. All right, you're gonna be in a plank. You're gonna push your body back, then pull it forward. Back and forth, just like a saw. All right, lemon squeezes, we know what those are, but this is a slow lemon squeeze. So what we're gonna do is we're doing one lemon squeeze for the whole time, pretty much. If you don't have weight, that's okay. You don't have to use your weight in the way I am. But we're gonna start off extended, and over the course of the last minute, we're gonna bring the body in nice and slow till we're here, then we'll hold. All right, So it's one lemon squeeze, one very slow lemon squeeze. Okay. So I'm going to get our timer together. You can get your weights if you're going to use it for that lemon squeeze. All right, starting off with the body saws. Here we go. And of course, if you don't have anything that allows you to slide forward and back, try putting something beneath your feet. That's okay. Otherwise, you can just hold the plank. All right, just hold the plank, and you can do marches or add any other movement to it that you like. All right, so here we go. Starting off, body saws. 2, 1, let's rock. We got this for the entire first minute. So as you pull, exhale. Take your time. Don't rush it. A minute is a long time. Less than 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1, switch it up. Lemon squeeze. Start off with the body fully extended. We're gonna slowly, as slow as you can, work your way in as slowly as you can. Keep that head elevated off the floor. Once you get here, just hold it. If you want to redo it, you can. All right? We've got less than 30 seconds to go. If you have weight, bring it over here, bring it toward the floor. That'll create a little bit more tension. Three, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Oh, Lord. That was a good core move. I like those two. Hope you guys liked it too. So, that's our class for today, y'all. Hop up, take a breather. Walk it off. Whew. Do apologize for the background noise today. Serviceman coming through to fix the heat, get the heat working. Well, heat works, but thermostat wasn't working right. But I think we're all good to go. Haven't heard anything in a while. I think you guys are good to go. So again, we have our February program beginning next Monday, which is the 31st of January. It's going to go through March 4th, that first week in March. It's a program dedicated to resistance training and weightlifting. So we have beginner programs, intermediate, and advanced. If you're trying to focus on hypertrophy, strength, or powerlifting, this program is for you. All right, so of course you will need access to equipment. So if you don't have a way to get to the gym on site, then we'll have to do some alternative planning, but that's what the plan is for. It's called Making Gains. It starts Monday, January 31st. Check out the Slack channel, Facebook page, or Fast Jump Fitness, and you'll see everything that you need to. You can always email fitness@miter.org to learn more. All right, enough rapping. Let's stretch. Let's go ahead and come down to the mat. I still feel my core going, so we're gonna go for a core stretch. So come down on your belly, push up and back into a cobra. And relax. relax, push back into child's pose. Once more. Push up. Push back into child's pose. Go ahead, come up into a knee. All right, take that left arm, come up into the side, and bring your left shoulder back to twist to your left. Relax, slowly come back. Switch sides, we'll go to the other side. Bring that right arm, lean to your left, and turn back. Should really help stretch out the core. And relax. Bring the right arm across the body, pull with the left. And relax. Bring your right arm up and behind your back. Try to fit your palm between your shoulder blades. Pull down and back with your left hand on your right elbow. Relax and switch. And switch your right knee up if you like. Bring the left arm across the body and pull with your right. And relax. Bring the left arm up and behind your back. Try to fit that left palm between your shoulder blades. And take your right hand and pull back and down on your left elbow. And relax. Go ahead, come down into all fours. Turn your fingertips toward your body. Walk your knees up into your fingertips. Push all the way into the mat so there's no laxity in the shoulders. And slightly lean back, straighten those arms out. You should feel the stretch in your forearms. And come up and relax. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, so bring your arms out in front of you, stretching the back side of the forearm, and bring your palm, cross over your arms, bring your palms together, pull with your right hand on your left hand. Gonna stretch out the back side of the forearm. And relax and switch. So now pull with your left hand, slightly straighten your right arm out. Pull with your left hand, stretch out the right arm. All right, and relax. Whew. Whew. So that's our class for today, you guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed it. I definitely thought that was a good workout. Definitely felt good. Hit those postural muscles in the back a lot. So hopefully your back, you feel this in your back, a little bit in your core, of course in your shoulders, all right? If your biceps feel it too, great. All right, so hope to see you all next week on the next class. Please let me know any feedback you have so that way I'm prepared for the next class accordingly. And I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. Again, my name is Alex, and I'll see y'all on the next class. Holla.